Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Horizons. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day. Today, I want to get into environmental tech a little bit. Now, this is a mod that I haven't really played around with since 1.10.2, and it has changed fairly significantly, switching over to 1.12.2. And the guidebook that used to be part of this mod hasn't been brought over yet. So there's no guidebook, but I've done some research, and I think I still have kind of a basic understanding of what needs to get done. So basically, what I want to do is I want to make the Void Ore Miner Controller, probably just the Tier 1 to start with, because if we look at like the Tier 2, it's going to require Erodium. Erodium requires essentially the Void Ore Miner Tier 1 to get it. So let's kind of get into this. First things first, we're going to need the mechanical squeezer that we made last time. And let's go ahead and grab this flux duct. And I'm just going to put this here and do something like that. We'll grab some cactus and toss that in here. It's going to start making, it's going to start making water as well. So let's see. I should have a tank that has water in it. Yeah, here we go. Let's just put that here. Grab some fluiducts like so, and then a servo. There we go, and that should drain the water, and that'll start getting us cactus green dye. Now we need this because in order to make the void thingy, we need cactus green dye. So let's toss that over here, and then let's go back to environmental tech. Looking at the Void Ore Miner, we are going to need 4 of these litherite blocks, and each one of these litherite blocks is going to require a litherite crystal. Litherite crystals are made like so. So we're going to need... Ooh, I don't have any bone meal? I know I've got bones. I have to have bones. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was going to say, I know we're a little behind on some of this, but not that far behind. Green... like so, and then grab some bone meal. We'll make 2 stacks of lime dye, and then we should be able to make some of these litherite crystals. Let's just make well, it's not a stack, but that's fine. This should be enough. We'll make 4 of those, toss them in here. Okay, so now, going back to environmental tech, we need a diode. That's easy. Glass, redstone, iron, piece of cake. We need a lens, specifically a clear lens, and we're actually going to need 2 of those, I believe. And then interconnect, which is black concrete and connectors. And the connectors actually seem pretty easy. So we actually need 2 sets of these. There we go. And then some black concrete. So let's go black concrete powder. I'll make a little bit of this, and we'll just do this part the old-fashioned way. This will work. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Got a little bit of black concrete now. Hello, skeleton. Goodbye. Thank you for your bones. You can contribute to the project. Anyway, toss that stuff all in here. And then back to environmental tech. And I think we make 2 of those interconnects, make 1 block of diamond, and that should be everything we need for the Void Ore Miner Controller Tier 1. Now, the Void Ore Miner Controller, or the Void Ore Miner, is a multi-block structure. So I'm going to make one of these assemblers, and I believe if we put this thing down and then right-click on the assembler, maybe? I thought it was supposed to tell you what... Oh, okay, so you left-click on it. I see. So we need 24 structure frame tier, 20 structure panels, 2 laser cores and 1 laser lens. Okay, got it. So, let's see here. Structure tier. Here we go. Oh, and those are each going to require litherite crystals. Okay. If I look at litherite crystals, what do I need more of? Flint? Flint. That's easy enough. I think I can actually toss these in here to get flint. Yeah. Okay. Well, that actually makes it a little bit easier. I also see that this tank is full. So let's go ahead and... this tank's actually empty. So we'll just go boop and boop. Start filling that up with water. That'll be fine. I don't think it creates anything when you use the squeezer on the gravel. But if we go back to this and we go like so, we can make a bunch more. And then I think... Oh, each one of these structure blocks requires interconnect? Wow, this stuff gets real expensive real fast. How much redstone do I have? I might not have enough. Because let's see, we need 24 of those structure frames. And then we also need structure panels, some of these as well. Those are a bit cheaper. Those are actually a lot cheaper. So 24 frames, 20 panels. Let's see what the laser core requires. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's just make some of these. We need 2 laser cores and a lens, which I have. And then we also need... I mean, really, those interconnects are going to be the pricey bit. I'm just going to make a stack of these connectors. And then I guess we're going to have to go... let's see here. Black concrete. I've got 6. And I need 24, so let's just do this. And then hopefully that'll be enough. And by the time this is done, I think I'll be okay. So let's go here. And let me just make some concrete real quick. We'll just do like so. And there we go. That should get the job done. That should be plenty of concrete. And then we'll just go toss the 24 concrete into here. And then we need structure blocks. Structure frame. Here we go. Is that? Oh, no. I gotta make interconnects first. Right. So we'll go like that. That's 21. Which means I'm out of redstone. Are you actually kidding me right now? Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go on a bit of a mining expedition before I can continue. Because I'm completely out of redstone. Oh, so close. All right, well, that's fine. Let me go ahead and go mining for a bit, guys. I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back, and after a bit of mining, I've managed to get some various ores and things which are processing at the moment, and then I also managed to get a decent amount of redstone and also some a fair amount of lapis and stuff as well. So, where were we? Yes. We were making these interconnects, I remember. And we needed to make a few more of those connectors so we could make more of these structure blocks, I believe, is what we were ultimately working on. There we go. So then We can go ahead and make 23 of those. I need a little bit more litherite. There we go. And there are the 24 structure blocks, or the structure frames that we need. So then we also need 20 of the structure panels, and these are a lot cheaper. So let's just make those, go here. We'll make a fair amount of gold nuggets. And then finally, some iron bars as well. That should be good. And then we need 20 of these, I believe. We need 20 of those, and we're just barely out of iron bars. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so we have our 20 structure panels and our 24 structure frames. We have our laser cores, our controller, and our miner. Now, I believe if we do this and we put this thing, I want to suspend this thing kind of up in the air because I don't know exactly how much space is needed. So I'm just going to kind of do it up here. We'll just put this down like so. And then we'll just break those. And then I believe we should have all the stuff. So then I think we hold down right click on this. And it will essentially create the thing for us. So this is the Void Ore Miner Tier 1. So it looks like it is 4 blocks tall. And then needs a basically like a 7 by 7 area. Now, if I shift right click, okay, I see. So you shift right click and it will pick up the block itself, and you can just kind of hold it down and it goes essentially like creative mode breaking speed. So you can do it that way, or you can use just a regular pickaxe. Either one should do. But now that we know the dimensions, now we can actually make a room for this thing. I also have no idea what kind of power requirements this thing is going to need. So let's do this. Let's grab a, well, first of all, close that. Grab me a chest. And actually, let's go straight for a diamond chest, I think. Yeah, let's go straight for a diamond chest for now, because I don't honestly know, like, what all is going to come out of this thing. I don't know what all types of resources this thing can produce. I assume it can do ores, and then, like, your typical stone, cobblestone, dirt, you know, stuff like that. But I honestly don't know. And then we'll grab this as well. And hopefully that will be enough. I'm going to grab some item ducts too, I think. And maybe a couple other servos. Let's see if this is enough. I don't know if it will be or not. But for now, let's just set this thing up. We could actually set it up right here in the middle of this room. But I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I want to set it up over here. In this room instead. So we know it needs 1, 2, 3, 4. We know it needs to be 4 tall. So let's find kind of the center. 2, 3, 4. That should give this thing enough space. I could actually scoot it back. In fact, I think I'm going to. I'm going to scoot it back just 1. So it'll be flush up against this wall over here. Let's go like that. And then we'll just hold down the right click to create it. And that should do. This thing should now be, essentially operational. Other than the fact that it obviously requires power. And I believe, I thought I had power conduits. Aha, there they are. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I have power conduits running down the middle of this hallway. And I do indeed. And we'll just kind of run it like that. And then I want to run it over here. Okay. And for the moment, put that one here. We'll grab these, oh, those are not power conduits. Those are cables. I see. Do I have cables running? I might not have cables running in this direction, honestly. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't think I do. Okay, let's look at this real quick. So we are outputting power to the bottom. It runs over here. And then it runs this way, but it does not run this way. I see. Okay, so let's go down like so. We'll go down 4 blocks because we know we're running power conduits here. Eventually, we're going to have to swap these out for better conduits. Like, that's just going to have to happen at some point. But today is not that day. Today is not the day that we're swapping these out. We'll do that, down. No, not ore. Not copper ore. Give me my conduits, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, today is not that day. We'll do that some other time. Right now, I'm a little bit more worried about getting this thing, like, up and running. So let's go here. Let's go back one more. And the idea is essentially to run the conduits back here, where they're all hidden. And eventually we'll upgrade these to better conduits. But I believe if I do that, this thing will start... not you. This thing will start filling up with power. And you can see that's exactly what's happening. So that's good. For now, let's just do... This will fill in these gaps. I have a couple of torches. I'm going to put one here and one here for the moment. And we'll just kind of... patch these holes for the minute. There we go. And there. That should do. Okay, so this thing is now filling up with power. Now, if I put a chest here, will this output automatically? It doesn't appear so. Okay, so we're gonna, I'm assuming, and I say assume because I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming I need a servo or something to pull the items out of the controller. Maybe. It says direction south. I mean, this is tier 1. Where does this thing output to if it doesn't? Oh, you know what else? I think, I'm just trying to remember this, but I think actually, in order for this thing to work, this right here actually needs to go all the way down to bedrock. And it needs to be unobstructed, I think. It's been a while, so don't quote me on this. But now that I'm actually thinking about it, I think it needs a hole underneath the laser that goes all the way down to bedrock level. Let's see if that's actually the case. Because I think what happens is once you actually do that, like a laser comes down here. So we're just going to dig this all the way down. Yep, there we go. Yeah, and there's the laser. Okay. So now this thing is actually working. I knew I was forgetting something. The thing is, like, as I said earlier, the last time I played around with this mod, it was different. There was this, like, super awesome guidebook that told you absolutely everything you needed to know, and now it's like, good luck. Hope you can figure it out or find a tutorial or something. Let's also see if I actually need the item conduit, because I don't know if I do or not. Some quarries output without them. It appears that I do, though. It appears I do need a quarry. So I do need an item conduit of some sort. Do I need a servo? It appears that I do. Okay, so good to know. Let's go and grab a servo, and let's grab an upgraded one instead of these like super basic ones. We'll just toss all this stuff away, go servo. Let's maybe go for a reinforced. Do I not have any electrum? Really? I guess not. Okay, well, induction smelter, silver, gold. Got it. So, it is silver. And gold. Lovely. Let's just toss those in here. I am getting more gold right now, thanks to I found some during mining, so there we go. Now we've got our electrum, and now we can go servo here, and beautiful. That should do the trick for us. So now let's just see if I put you onto here and ignore the redstone. Yeah, now we're getting blocks. That's what we're looking for. We're getting amber ore, lead ore. It definitely doesn't seem to be very quick. Wow. It's actually like real slow. And that's not the servo that's taking this long. That's the miner. So maybe it takes like 10 seconds or so between block. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, well, in that case, let's go back to environmental tech. We want to upgrade to the tier 2 then, as quickly as possible. And in order to do that, we're going to need erodium. Erodium, it looks like, is... It doesn't say what lens is preferred here. I wish it did. Huh. Maybe it doesn't have a preferred lens? Or maybe it does? It doesn't say. I would assume it would be purple? Would be the preferred lens, but I, like, genuinely don't know. Because this is going to take some time, for sure. We got some diamond ore, though. I'll see if I can do some research into that and find out. Erodium is what we need, for sure. We need this stuff. We need erodium crystals. And as far as I can tell, the only way to get it is through the void ore miner. It's a very low percentage chance. Although it's much higher if you're using the proper lens. I'm going to assume the proper lens is purple, but I don't know. So I'll do some research into it and find out, and maybe we'll be able to figure it out. But unfortunately, guys, I am out of time for this episode, so I'm going to call this one right here. We got our first quarry up and running. This is only the beginning. Obviously, we'll have much better quarries down the road. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.